look over here, and it's a horseshoe.
Yeah.
And this is all on top of the ridge. We come down here
There you go.
to Dragon's Tooth.
And then part of the,
And then we come down.
Dragon's Tooth.
This is all AT to right here.
Yep.
And we could actually stay on AT and cut across on this Boy Scout trail if we decide. You've done this one, right?
Yeah.
You probably haven't done this. And that looks about the same distance.
Yeah.
All right, it is, always forget to check the time. It is now 10:30, pretty much on the nose. And leaving Route 621. What a beautiful way to start. Look at this creek. Wow. Did you bring the fishing pole today?
No, right?
We wouldn't get any further than here. Hell with the cut. Hell with the hike. Let's go back and get a 12-pack. Wow. And very light wispy clouds in the, you were saying it was going to be cold and cloudy.
There's a little bit more parking right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can definitely get back in here. Love the sun shining on that water there. Right on the side of the road. And he ran it or what? The day that it goes down, just you or Steven send me a text. I want to mark the day.
I don't think it's going to.
We'll outlive it, or
Because
it'll outlive us.
Cool. Yeah, so Steven, I said, you know, he goes, I have big plans for that truck. I said, what are you going to do? He goes, I'm going to put a whole new body on it, and I'm going to, but the frame is rusted too.
Yeah.
So that's what got me is like, it's actually got holes.
Does it have it through the floorboard? Like where your feet are?
No.
Because I would think that would be the part that would...
It doesn't.
It would go.
But Steven says, I can fix that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a professional welder. He bought he bought a Hobart. And then he said, but it can only do 2 kinds of welding. He comes up in the truck and the bed of the truck is full. And I'm like, what? I said, you got a Miller welder? Yep, I got a commercial grade welder. Now I can do TIG welding, I can do stick welding, I can do...
So TIG, can he do aluminum welding with that?
Yep, he can do aluminum welding with it too, I think. He said, I can fix that frame. He said, I can put...
So he'll patch in. He'll keep the frame, but he'll
either that
like
or build
sister
one.
some new pieces to it, or
or build a new one.
And the bed, I mean, he could cut the bed off and put a new bed on, but you just put a heavy duty little light truck liner in there, and that probably would strengthen the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Put some bolts through to the frame or something like that.
He's like...
That's funny. So he like plans to use that truck, not just, I mean, he drives it.
He drove it, I mean, he drove it pretty much all winter long.
Yeah.
That's why I said to him, I said, That's why I kept saying, I'm taking it off my insurance in February. It's your truck. Here's the title.
Yeah.
You know, everything. So he's like, okay.
Cave entrance? Or a sinkhole of some kind? Something metal down here. I wonder if this was a mine. It's a
I would guess a sinkhole, but I would guarantee you with all this limestone, there's caverns underneath here somewhere.
Yeah. I would think if you dug, you could probably get underneath
Probably.
there. And this, something was done here. Oh, that's camp stove underneath it. There's trash can.
Somebody left their hat.
Pickle branch. Water has not been tested.
Water.
Boil for 5 minutes. That's probably good advice. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
those
keep
are
your-
cool. Put your lanterns or whatever on.
Yeah, or keep the mice off your food.
Yeah.
Squirrels, whatever. So you hang your stuff up there and squirrel or the mice can't get around it.
That's the first time I've seen those anywhere, though. I hear the water. Do you want to walk down to where the water is?
Yeah. That must be Pickle Branch.
What a cool little place. Here, I'll get you in that picture.
Yeah, all these brooks, streams are cool.
There's stepping stones to go across.
Camp on the creek.
You can walk that log across right there too, I'll bet you. Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Come on, let's do it.
A little spongy. Got it, thank you.
I can feel it pretty mushy right here.
Be the perfect still site. You see that on, he's just getting back here, right? You'd say, how hard would it be to get here? And you have to carry in your mash and, or your ingredients. Good water though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if it's true, but that's what they say on moonshiners.
Yep.
Your moonshine is as good as your water.
There's a lot of work to just put these steps in here.
Yeah. Like to have that as a shed in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Nice roof on it.
So, speaking of that, where my dog kennel is now,
Yeah.
Monica wants a she shed.
Now why would they put the sign? Think somebody's going to get confused right here?
That's why
Which way is north and south?
it just confused me.
Okay, here's the honey hole. This is the honey hole.
No way.
No, I'm saying this is what I found.
Okay.
It was like this. I was like, what? I was expecting a pond. I thought it was a pond. See now there?
There's a camping spot right there.
Remnants of a trail or something.
It's a camping spot right up here.
Yeah, okay.
I've got a new bait for the new river too, by the way.
A new what?
A new bait. Remember we were
Bait, yes.
you were like, David's probably might not like
It
this,
might not. That's right. I forgot about that at the end of that. Yeah, I was like, it might be shared. Vince sent me a note. Did you see the note?
No.
He was like, what are you doing letting the Wade secret out? How dare you? He was funny. So the new bait, is this what you were talking about where you saturate the bait or something, you spray it on?
Well,
or?
I haven't tried that yet, and I need to order that stuff. But the new one is, in fact, it should work where you are at Smith Mountain. He said, the guy that came and did my AC, he's like, he went downstairs and he saw I had a fish on the wall. He said, you fish? I said, yeah. He said, okay. He said, I got a tip for you. We were going back and forth.
Yeah?
And he said, gooseberry 10-inch worm by Zoom, Texas rig, nice and slow. He said, I guarantee you will catch fish off of it.
Huh.
He said, you might not catch a lot. He said, but you'll catch big fish off of it. So,
All right.
of course, he said, and Sportsman's got him.
Okay.
So, of course, I
Were
went
you
to
over there?
Sportsman the next day.
Yeah?
And, then I'm watching videos and all this other kind of stuff. I'm like, all right, I got it. But he was talking about the difference of
Texas rig, that's where you have the
bullet weight on the
hanging
front of it. Yep.
and allows the worm to float up a little bit. The
Yep.
weight will
Yep.
drop on the
And
bottom.
you can put a stent or a little tiny crimp above that bullet weight so it doesn't move. But you don't need that on the lake and you don't need it on the river. But if you're fishing we were around the river and there's a lot of grass,
Yeah.
then you probably need it because you want it to go down through that grass.
Okay.
And you can fish it almost weedless. So, you're not hooking a bunch of grass and stuff like that.
All right. Have to give that a try.
So I went and bought a bunch of them. I'm like, coming out of Sportsman, $98. That guy,
Whoa. That's a good day. I was just amazed. I'm still like that day. It was so hot. It was just and it was that bait. Because I tried a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
What is it called? Yazumu or Yakazumi?
Yeah. It's a 5-inch grub. And I bought more of those when I was in there too because I saw those in there. It looks like a crayfish.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. That day was so fun because the trip was right, the great perfect length, and the fish were hitting.
They were biting.
Especially at the end there. Wow, we are way up here. Look,
We are.
That's cool. But look, that's quite a bit higher over there.
Yep.
Yeah. We aren't quite to the back of this horseshoe yet, I don't think. Yeah, I think I told you this when we were fishing that day. But it just reminded me of those first couple of trips we went
Yes.
on way back. That of course, we were catching a lot of red eyes back then. We caught a lot of bass that day.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well, the guy and I were talking about that, and he said, yeah, I used to go down to Ripple Mead all the time. And he said, I used to fish right below Cove Dam and would just slay the red eye. He said, as soon as the sun would go down above the top of that cliff, he said, they wouldn't bite until then. He said, as soon as the sun go on the other side of that cliff, they'd start biting. He said, now, I go there, he said, I don't catch anything.
yeah.
And he said, then I went into that little store right there below Cove Dam. He said, I knew as soon as I walked in that store why. They got all, he said, I catch big catfish and everything. He said, they got all these muskie pictures up on the wall.
Oh.
He said, the muskie are in there eating everything.
That's it. Oh, look at that. All that rock. It's like the tail of the dragon.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Just coming up.
Uh-huh.
Zeus or Thor slayed the dragon on the mountain, and its tooth ended up over there and tail's over here. Just looks like spines or whatever those things are called on the back of Godzilla.
Yeah, spiky things.
Yeah, the spiky things. It's going to be so different hiking when it leaves. I mean, I guess it'll be a different feel, but I sure do like being able to look at the mountain ranges,
I do too.
distance, look off in the distance. Soon we go up.
Bouldering.
Bouldering, yeah. A little tamer version of bouldering.
Holy crap.
You can do it. Whew. The tail was longer than I thought on this dragon. It continues on. That was quite a workout.
How is it possible for any human being to be able to do the entire Appalachian Trail in 20 days?
I know, it's crazy. Look it up on YouTube. Watch that guy. He runs. He's not jogging, he's running.
He must
He
be
was
an
pretty
incredible human specimen.
He was pretty damn beat up, though, I'll tell you. It was not a piece of cake for him. I think he was going north to south, as I recall. So he was running downhill the whole time.
That's what I wonder. Does that help?
All right, I feel like we got to be close to the top. What's it say here? It's 2,000. We were at 2,400 on north elevation gain. 2,400 on North Mountain, and we're at 2,000 here. Oh, that's cool. It's like a fist.
Yeah.
Jutting up. How dare you! Yeah, first power to the people. Very cool. I'm sure that has a name. Fist rock. All right. Check this out. Oh, jeez. Woo! Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a view right there. Look at that view. Whew. As Craig Maines Hawk would say, the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Is that sharp top directly in front of us?
It sure is. This hike has been somewhat difficult for me.
Yes, me as well.
I mean, I'm a little dizzy. I think it's been a lot of vertical here all at once.
Yes. There's a lot of, it felt like there's a lot of elevation to me.
Yeah. All right, want to keep going?
That's all we can do.
I love this path though, even though it's kicking my ass. This is like some real good hiking. Yeah, we're getting up here. It says 7 miles. So
this is 5.4 to Virginia 620.
Well, I mean, you know, we went down to
Walk
the
around,
stream.
so forth, maybe. Okay.
Definitely new. Oh, is this a trail intersection? Huh. All right. Well, hell,
It comes up right here.
2.4.
Here's parking lot. This is where you come up right here.
You can see the parking lot?
No, it just says
Oh.
parking lot
Oh.
right there. And then there's the trail right there.
Yeah.
Right there, second trail.
All right, here. I'm sure there's going to be a better shot somewhere, but let's take one while we can. Never know what might happen in the next 10 feet.
That's right.
All right, that was worth the climb. You just can't even get the scale of how big these are.
Right.
Oh, crow. Where are you at?
Right here.
Oh,
Take a
wow.
Take a video from right there.
Yeah.
And walk out and you can see the whole valley there. It's pretty
Okay, cool. It's like a window.
cool. Yes.
Wow. Cool. Wow. This is how people die. Taking selfies in stupid places.
This is a cool spot right here.
It is. This is definitely. I see why it's one of the three. And I'm really glad we came up
Yeah, me too.
the long way. All right. Make the descent.
I think we should.
What time is it? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. 10:04. Take the direct route.
I don't think it's going to make much difference if we take. When you say the direct route, up there where the path is going down to towards his parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Where's it? You
Well, I don't mean direct route like going off this side of the mountain direct route. Well, what did you have in mind?
Another route.
I'm not that ambitious. Come on.
Like, did you pack your hang glider?
I brought some ropes. All right, going down. Oh yeah. Gotta use this. Just to say I did. Yeah, let's go along the cliff.
Fishing the new river vertically.
Yeah. Yeah. Next mile of trail is
going up.
steep. Yeah. Beware.
Yeah.
You've only just begun.
Right. Let the hell out.
I would say we're not done yet, but of the hikes we've done, I'm going to put that one at the top for strenuous.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sort of glad we didn't start with this one. We might not have done all the others.
We might have said, are we sure?
So that's where the Boy Scout trail comes in. don't know if this will show up, but I think we did this in the morning. But you should come over here and let's get this sign in the background again. Let's see. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
How many signs do we have?
All right, let's see. It is. Do the official numbers here. .76. Well, we got to walk around the parking lot for a quarter mile. Elevation gain 2218. Hiking 6 hours and 52 minutes. And we're gonna
That's a lot of walking.
call that done. Finish. Trail was most difficult. Alright, great way to finish the hiking day here at Parkway. Got a couple of beers here in the background and found a fire pit and some hamburgers. That was pretty good.